Welcome into Friday Night Fever alongside Sammy Robot. I'm Matt St. Jean, and just in case you were kind of falling asleep, going into the weekend, Sammy's suit is here to wake you up.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. It is quite the suit. It is quite the suit. And quite the night for football.
It is.
We had some massive matchups.
Yes. Big games. A lot of shutouts. Close to shutouts.
Close to shutouts.
Yeah.
A lot of shootouts as well. And we like shootouts here because,
we like a close game.
Touchdowns are highlights.
Keeps us awake at this hour.
It really does. And speaking of shootouts, our game of the week, it lived up to the billing in Eupora.
The Friday Night Fever Game of the Week is sponsored by Game Day Haircuts.
Pretty cool tradition at Eupora. Players walk downstairs with a tunnel of fans. Eagles were lit for this game against Choctaw County, and the Eagles gave the home fans something to cheer for quick. First drive of the game, Ty Murphy rolled out and found a wide open BJ Cork in the end zone. 2-point conversion. No good, however. Eupora up 6-0. Fast forward to the second quarter, and man, Antonio Kennedy was a workhorse tonight, and he ran angry. Eagles bouncing off of him. They finally got him down after about a 10-yard gain. Later in the quarter, KJ Cork dropped back to pass, danced around in the pocket. Maybe he was trying to run, but he kept his head up and went downfield, hucked one up, and caught for the touchdown. Jaheim Woodard. That put the Chargers up 7-6 with 3 minutes left in the half, and then the real action began. Ty Murphy and the Eagles, quiet since that first drive. They came to life when Murphy hit Charles Potts on a little wheel route, and there is no one in front of him. Sammy? He gone. 2-point conversion was good. Eagles up 14-7 with 2 minutes left, and that was a lot of time for the Chargers, and they took advantage. They got down to the 35-yard line. Cork lofted it up to five-star receiver Caleb Cunningham. Two dudes ain't enough to stop that man. Caught the touchdown as time expired in the half. PAT was no good, 14-13 at halftime. This game was remarkable. With 7 seconds left, tied at 26 in the fourth quarter, Eupora's Mark Pittman intercepted a pass and took it all the way back to the house for a pick six, and he gave Eupora the victory. Build that guy a statue in Eagle Land. 5 straight wins for the Eagles. They'll play East Webster next week. Choctaw County will host Bruce.
The Tupelo Golden Wave hosted the Madison Central Jaguars. Another Friday night, another homecoming. Everyone looked so beautiful, but the players were the real stars tonight. Tupelo first quarter, Harrell looking to hands off to Quay Meadowbrooks, who goes all the way for a touchdown, but the PAT was no good, so they're just up by 6. Madison Central has the ball next. Vic Sutton looking to find a receiver, but instead he finds Tupelo Zach Pratt Jr., who runs it for a great play. But it was called back for unsportsmanlike conduct, but they kept possession. Anyway, Madison Central has the ball again. Sutton looking to find a receiver again, but he's intercepted again by number 9, Tyler Vaughn this time, and takes it for another run to the 21st yard line this time. Tupelo ball, first quarter, Jeremiah Harrell passes, finds number 1 in the corner with JQ Witherspoon for a touchdown. Tupelo ball again. Harrell fakes me out with a fake handoff and finds Katie Gibson in the end zone as well. PAT was good. They're up 20-0. They ended up winning this game 34-0 in true Tupelo fashion. They face the Murrah Mustangs next week.
What a statement game by Tupelo. Hey, you take this one too.
Let's see the Ashland Blue Devils travel to Tupelo tonight. Belden, actually.
Oh, look at this.
To play TCPS. TCPS was up 33 when I got there. They kicked off to the Blue Devils. But right there, the Blue Devils fumble, and the Eagles pick it up. The Eagles picked it up. What a great first play for me when I got there. And the Blue Devils fumble. We didn't have a roster, so that was just number 6 fumbling for a loss.
I'm sure he doesn't want his name to be
Probably
on TV
not.
fumbling
well,
anyway.
He does for this play because he keeps it and runs it in for a touchdown, giving them their only touchdown of the game. 36-6 was that final score. Great night for the Eagles.
Great night for the Eagles and great jerseys. Love those powder blues.
Truly.
All right. A couple of wins in Tupelo. Let's go to Vardaman. Sweet Potato Country. They were hosting French Camp Academy. Second quarter, French Camp up 7-0. Vardaman QB chipper Drake Moore connected with Andrew Easley. That was a nice little slant route for 7 yards. Later in the drive, Moore back to pass again, this time to Evan Admonson. That is 5 yards for Vardaman. French Camp now with the ball. Ethan Wright connected for a 2-yard gain. Good tackling on the play right there by Vardaman. Love some good defense. Another pass, a 7-yard out. That is complete. Oh, almost lost the football there, but he's taken down only for 7 yards. And that ball is snapped way over his head, and that was a big loss. Not a lot going on while we were there, and it was a tight game. A lot of good defense, 14-10, Vardaman won.
Pontotoc traveled to Houston tonight to face the Hilltoppers, the lovely Hilltoppers. Senior night at Topper Field, 13 football players were honored along with cheerleaders and band members. Look how pretty those people look. But
oh, nice.
Let's focus on those football players, shall we? Houston QB hands off to Jamal Cooperwood, picks up a 9-yard gain. Brooks to Cooperwood again.
To the end zone.
Again, to the end zone. But the 2-point conversion was good as well, so they're up by 8. What a play. And they love that.
Yeah, cheerleaders are big fans of touchdowns. They get to cheer.
Pontotoc QB Connor Armstrong passes out to Javier Cole for a 6-yard completion. Get a little pickup there. Armstrong hands off to Jalen Judden, who is met by Stentavius Pittman for no gain.
He's the defense pretty good.
Defense is good. Armstrong fakes to Judden, keeps it, and runs
Oh, look at the guy roll!
Keeps going to the 20, but it was called back because of a flag.
Bummer.
That's a big bummer.
Yeah.
But let's see that final score. They won by 18.
Oh, Toppers went on
pretty
senior
good.
night. You got to win senior night.
got to.
You got to win senior night. All right, let's go to Amory. Big 3A matchup between the Panthers and the Noxubee County Tigers. Oh, yeah, they are pumped up for this one. They're saying that this was the team to challenge Amory, and Jacharian Ware and co. said, yeah, let's not say that. Isaiah Smith, that's a touchdown, 7-0 Amory. Noxubee County ball now, 2nd and 10 at the 32. Goes to the end zone. No, but an interference called on the play. And that would give Noxubee new life, and they took advantage. That's Lamar Stewart to Jalen King. They went for 2 and got it. 8-7, Noxubee County. In the second quarter, 1st and goal. Oh, that's a 2-point conversion. Let's go to later on, where we got Amory, and that's Jatarian Ware, the QB sneak, and the sneak was good. Into the end zone, 14-8 Amory. Later on in the game, Amory got the ball in Tiger territory. Jatarian Ware all day to throw, and you can't give him that much time. That's a touchdown for the Panthers. That made it 21-8. Let's see the final. Oh, nobody's stopping Amory. 38-22 in favor of the Panthers. All right, Hamilton undefeated, only 2 losses for West Lowndes, and this was a good one. Hamilton had it working early on the goal line, and who are you going to call? The Kaiser Blade, Kaiser Werner. That's a touchdown. Next, Hamilton drive. Werner took the snap, faked everyone out, including our camera woman, but he got into the end zone. Touchdown, up 14-0 early. West Lowndes had an answer. They marched down the field, and the drive was finished off by Jaquavius Tate. 2-point was good, 14-8. Then Hamilton answered right back with a big drive, capped off by Quitavius Blunt. And if you couldn't tell, this game was a shootout. In the end, the Lions, they stayed undefeated in a close one, 41-36.
Welcome in, and here we go. Boonville is up 47-0 to Alcorn Central. Calhoun City won 45-0. More of those shutouts. We got East Union beat Myrtle 48-17.
A lot of big numbers. A lot of big numbers. Lafayette County, they continue to do well in district, 34-14. Baldwin, yeah, that train keeps rolling, 59-0. And Ripley, they stay undefeated. They took down South Pontotoc 42-7. And Sammy, I know that you were live in Tupelo, and that was an excellent game. Coach Ty Harden must be thrilled. I'll make sure I send him a congrats, coach text
Maybe a
later
little
on.
fruit basket.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think he'll take the win as a gift.
That's fair.
I think he'll take the win. I don't know if he's a big fruit basket guy. I mean, Ty, let me know. But I had a great time in Eupora tonight.
It looks like a blast.
Oh, it was so much fun. And here's a little snippet for our cheer team of the week, the Eupora Eagles.
All right! Your Squad of the Week is sponsored by.
Welcome back to Friday Night Fever, and we're going to keep the good times rolling,
As we
Sammy. As we should. So let's go to New Albany. Sammy, take it away.
New Albany versus the Bulldogs and North Pontotoc. Let's get into it. First quarter, 0-0. Wide receiver number 7, Caleb Schrumpert, picks that up. And he is going.
Oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble.
It's a fumble.
Eli Patterson taking off.
Look at him go to the 2-yard line. Oh, wow. What a run.
Oh, all that work to just get to the 2-yard line, but they would score.
7-0 up at that point. First quarter now. Braden shelters, tosses.
Trickeration.
Oh, look at that pass all the way down to wide receiver number 4, DJ Robertson, to the 30 for a 30-yard gain. First quarter again, they going for the touchdown this time, 2-yard touchdown. Jalen Simpson right with that touchdown. 8-7 because it went for 2-point conversion.
And they got it.
They did.
Yeah.
8-7 at this point in the second quarter. Shaw picks
nice
up that interception, absolutely, and he runs around and he can't
can
be
he go?
touched.
Is he going?
There it is, taken down. Let's see how that went.
Yeah.
They won 42-7, as they should.
All righty, Corinth taking on Itawamba, the undefeated Indians, looking strong.
The other undefeated team.
Oh yeah, they're undefeated. Yeah, they're really good. All right, here we go. Ty Davis back to pass, and he hits. But it's put it on the dirt. You don't see Isaac Smith do that too often. Corinth recovered. Oh man, big hit by Tavian Salmon on that one. But Corinth couldn't do anything on offense. Itawamba's back in the red zone. Ty Davis to Thomas Klein, and it tipped to late Holiday. What a heads-up play by Holiday for the touchdown and the celly. That put Itawamba up top. Now we're going to go to the second quarter here. Ty Davis to Isaac Smith. He fumbled the ball. He did not fumble this one. Redemption. A redemption TD. What's better than a normal TD? A redemption TD. Show me the final. Itawamba, they stayed undefeated, 28-6.
Moreville hosting Caledonia, trying to get it. 0-7.
Yeah, they're 0-7 on the season. Yep.
That's not great. Caledonia leading 14-0, second quarter.
Ooh!
Oh!
That's a hit.
Big hit.
Yeah, that's a big hit.
Big hit.
All right, here's
Caledonia with the ball. QB pitches, and he runs it for a good little gain there, 15 yards. QB hands off to the running back who scores, but a flag on the play.
No, that's a touchdown.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Let's
All
see
right.
that final score.
At the buzzer.
42-0.
you like the buzzer on that one. 42-0. Caledonia taking care of business. Let's go down south. Grenada took on Germantown, a battle of the G's. It's like, oh yeah, look at it, the nice G
that.
helmets. Yeah, pretty consistent.
Marching like an army.
Germantown with the ball, little wide receiver screen pass, bounced off a couple guys, including his own blocker, and then he's like, oh my goodness, I've got no one in front of me.
So much space.
All the way, so much space, so much room to do activities, like score touchdown. Touchdown, Germantown. Grenada with the ball, they're trying to get an answer here, rolled out to his right, tipped, and did he catch it? Yes, he did. Another heads-up play, a couple tip drills in this little block of highlights. Grenada with the ball, QB keeper here to the left side, taken down. Show me a vinyl for this one. Oh, he got hurt on that play. That's a bummer. So Germantown, they cruise 38-14. Let's go to the Delta, Sammy.
Saltillo versus Stark Greenville.
Greenville, yeah. More than one Yellow Jacket in the state, believe it or not.
It happens. It happens
does,
to the
it
best
does.
of us. Good
Oh, it's the
little run
Hornets.
there.
The Hornets.
Saltillo with the ball, looking to. Ooh.
Ooh, good little hit.
Good little hit.
There.
The band loves that one.
No, the band did like that one. They had some moves.
Hornets with the ball. Yellow Jackets with the ball.
Hornet. They are the
They're
Hornets.
Hornets.
They're the
Hornets.
Hornets.
That was a good game.
Same logo.
Same logo. That's a tough one. Number 5 looking to pass.
Ooh.
Interference. Is
A
it?
pink
Yeah,
flag?
pink flag.
Pink flag.
We love an
Nice.
October flag.
Oh, the referees did it. All right, but let's see if Saltillo won this game.
And
They did. Oh, go Tigers.
35-8.
You know, it's like, go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Yeah. The Ed Orgeron, go Tigers. All right, here we go. Elsewhere, Heritage Academy, 35-6. Nettie, they get back on the winning track. They beat Hatley. And then Shannon, they took care of business against Tishomingo.
Kossuth won against Water Valley 22-20. A good close game, but a shutout next with West Point beating Lake Cormorant. Cormorant. Yep, that makes sense.
Yep.
Columbus beat out Cleveland Central 28-19.
Oh my goodness. A lot of big wins tonight. I wish I could have stayed for that whole Eupora game.
Big scoring
Oh
games.
my goodness. We had a lot of scores tonight, a lot of great highlights, and it doesn't end. Huge 4A game. We had Louisville and West Lauderdale down in Big Louisville. Ethan Foster will join us after the break. But before that, Band of the Week. Two of the big bads in 4A Region 4. One of those bigs, Big Louisville. Ethan Foster was down there, man. And let's see, did Louisville, did they give West Lauderdale their first loss? Let's find out.
You said it. Two of the top teams in 4A Region 4. West Lauderdale at number 1, and then Big Louisville right behind them. Let's take a look at how it went down tonight for the Wildcats and the Knights of West Lauderdale. Now, West Lauderdale undefeated coming into the night, 6 wins, no losses. Louisville with 6 wins and a close home loss to Starkville. Another surprise, no Xavier Hunt tonight for the Wildcats. Let's go ahead and start in the first quarter. Wildcats up 6-0 in the first quarter. Key Jackson in at quarterback. He looked downfield, found Swahili Irby for a big game and a touchdown to boot. The extra point made it 13-0 for Big Louisville. Big play by number 14 there. My lucky number 14 at that. Still in the first quarter, down 13-0. West Lauderdale with the ball here. I got a little loss on the play, but the Knights were not. Caleb Collins got the ball. I told you to look out for him earlier today. That touchdown run cut the lead down, made it 13-7 in the first quarter. Student section happy about that one. Still up by 6 in the second quarter here. Jackson handed off to Jaden Triplett in the red zone for a quick score. That gave the Wildcats another pad to their lead. West Lauderdale blocked the extra point, kept to 19-7. Wildcats scoring a lot, but extra points hard to come by. Big fourth down here for Big Louisville in the second quarter. Up 19-7. Key Jackson scrambled around, and at the last second, he flipped it up to Darius Norton, who only needed one step and a spin to get in the end zone. Who needs a first down when you can score instead? Louisville went for 2 but couldn't get it. That put the Wildcats up 25-7. That was a score at halftime, but by the end of the night, Big Louisville came away with a big win, 40-15 over the previously undefeated West Lauderdale Knights. Next week, Louisville's on the road to take on Leake Central. West Lauderdale taking on Choctaw Central at home. As always, reporting live here at Louisville High School for Friday Night Fever, I'm Ethan Foster for WTVA 9 Sports. Matt, back to you.
Did you see any Giants among us tonight? 4 players enter. One shall win. Voting opens tomorrow. Sammy and I will be back to wrap things up in just a few minutes. Let's put a bow on this edition of Friday Night Fever. In just over 12 hours' time, Ole Miss will be hosting Auburn. I'll be there. I can't wait. And Sammy, pretty excited.
Tennessee is hosting Alabama, probably the most talked about game happening right now.
We'll see you tomorrow.